Day 1. I didn't want to get out of bed. I've been here before, and I hate it. My phone was still in my hand from the night before. The screen lit up my face in the dark. I scrolled through her Instagram 3 times before even brushing my teeth. The room smelled like old laundry. A half-eaten sandwich sat on the floor. I'd ignored my texts for 3 days. The silence wasn't peaceful. It was heavy. Maybe you felt it too. That quiet thought saying this can't be it. That ache in your chest when everything feels pointless. I had no drive, no focus. My thoughts were stuck in loops, replaying every fight, every moment I thought I could have fixed things. I hated who I was becoming, the kind of person who hides in their own house and scrolls until the battery dies. So I made a deal with myself. For 100 days, I was going to rebuild, not just recover, rebuild. I gave myself 3 rules. First, move my body every day, even if it's just a walk around the block. Second, create something every week, a post, a drawing, a workout log, something I could point to and say, I made this. Third, no contact, no checking profiles, no stalking, no exceptions. I wrote them down, put them on the wall. Day 1 started with a 10-minute walk. It felt longer than it was. I passed the coffee shop we used to go to. My stomach twisted, but I kept walking. That night, I journaled for the first time in months. It wasn't deep or wise, just angry scribbles, but it felt good to move the energy out. Day 4, I tried a short bodyweight workout from YouTube. I got winded fast. My arms shook. I laid on the floor after and stared at the ceiling fan, sweat in my eyes. But I didn't quit. By day 7, I hadn't texted her, not once. That alone felt like a win. Day 10, I found an old notebook where I used to write ideas. I opened to a blank page and wrote a short blog post. It wasn't anything groundbreaking, but it was mine. On day 15, I started reading again. The Mountain Is You sat on my nightstand. I read a few pages each night. It gave me words for what I was feeling, gave me a ladder to start climbing out. Day 20, I posted the second blog. Only 2 people read it. One of them was probably my cousin, but I didn't care. I hit publish. My sleep started improving. I wasn't doom scrolling as much. I still had bad days, but they didn't swallow me whole. By day 30, I had a rhythm. I walked every morning, journaled most nights, worked out 3 times a week. I still thought about her, but the thoughts didn't own me. I was standing straighter, not just physically, but emotionally. I wasn't hiding anymore. Around day 41, I hit a wall. The workouts felt boring. The journaling felt repetitive. I was starting to ask myself, what's the point? So I tried something new. I signed up to volunteer at a local shelter. 1 afternoon a week. Nothing big. The first day, I served soup to a man who smiled and said, "You showed up. That means something." I walked home lighter. I didn't expect that, but helping someone else gave me perspective I couldn't get alone. By day 50, I added volunteering to my routine, not because I had to, but because I wanted to. My confidence grew. Not fast, not dramatic, but steady. Around day 60, I caught myself laughing with a stranger in line at the grocery store. A real laugh, not the fake, polite one I'd been using since the breakup. Day 65, I bumped into an old friend at the park. We talked for an hour. I didn't bring up the breakup once. I was starting to feel like me again, or maybe a new version of me, one who didn't shrink at the thought of being alone. Day 71, I ran a full mile without stopping. My legs ached, but I felt strong. Day 80, I published my 4th blog post. This one was about discipline, about showing up even when you don't want to. Day 90, I made dinner for a few friends. Real food, not takeout. We laughed in my kitchen like it was a real home again. Day 95, I thought about her. The way she used to tuck her hair behind her ear. For a second, I felt the old wave of missing her. But I didn't check her profile. I just let the thought come and go, like a cloud. Day 100. I ran 3 miles that morning. No music, just breath and pavement. I stood outside as the sun rose, not in a movie moment way, just quietly, peacefully. I smiled, just a little, but it was real. This version of me, I couldn't have pictured him 100 days ago. I was convinced I'd stay broken. I thought healing meant waiting until I stopped hurting. But healing came from doing, from moving, from creating, from helping. If you're on your day 1, I know how dark it feels, but you don't have to stay there. Start your own 100 days. Pick 3 rules. Keep them simple. Keep them yours. Show up for yourself even when no one else is watching. This won't fix everything overnight, but it might rebuild you. It did for me.